for me, I feel so much always. Creativity is really practice. The more you do it, the more creative you get. You have to kind of push yourself a bit.
Alysia, what is happening?
Both of the mics gonna be on, Zara.
Maybe I have to subscribe so I can get the demo.
Yeah.
She got it. She got it. Yeah.
So tip from Alysia, write your thoughts on your
Yeah.
notes or wherever, pen or paper, whatever you choose.
Yeah. When I was 5 years old, I started playing the piano, and then I just always knew that I want to make music. So usually the music starts from a melody or from the piano.
My last question would be for the superstar over here, the upcoming mega star. I believe that actually.
You're so cute. Thank you so much.
What's next?
I'm gonna start like a membership for my art, where people can subscribe monthly and listen to an unreleased demo.
What's up, guys? This is Epic, and you're watching Epic from the Scratch. I've got the superstar over here getting ready for the show, and this is a bit different. I'm going to tell you what's actually happening. So normally we are in a setup where the studio is, but right now we got the superstar who's getting ready, eating, getting ready for the show, and I saw the sound check. I'm telling you, if you're based in London, next show, come up. I'm going to put all the links in the description. Check it out. Alysia, what is happening?
Man, you should have prepared me for this.
No, podcast is like this only. You just be random. How you feeling? What's going on?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm hungry as well.
No, I can see that. I mean, she was back to back, like spitting songs to songs because she wants to make sure that it sounds good and gives a good, feeling to the people those who come, and they should come back as well. That's what the job of a performer is, isn't it?
Yeah, having a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's your preparation like? Do you prepare few days before? How do you prep your set list?
My set list, yeah. So but it's every time it's different because there's songs that I have taken into the set list I've never played before now, just to see what people think of these songs.
Yeah.
And then there is also songs that I play every time. But then today we added a bass, a live bass, and I'm trying to do a bit of a different experience for people so they don't know exactly what they're gonna bump into. So the song's gonna sound a bit different today, and next time they're gonna sound different from last time,
Yeah.
So the preparation, I'd say last night we practiced all together like for a couple of hours.
The whole band?
Yeah. Yeah, all of us. And yeah.
How do you keep up with the energy though? Because as you said last night, the entire band was with you. You did a sound check, and when I was looking at the sound check, it was like a performance, honestly. So while you're going to be performing, it's going to be having the same energy. How do you get that energy? Like,
it gives me so much energy. Like, you see, the music is not just like, I know what you mean, because sometimes I watch performers doing a sound check and they're just like, but then that for me looks like they have to put on an act for the show. But that's just me, like I get the energy from music.
And guys, bear with us because there's sound check still going on. It's a bit random, but yeah, that's how they are doing it. So next question, it's a bit about the background. How do you start with the music thing? Like, what is this journey which you have picked up? Or is it just like you from the beginning wanted to be like doing music, and or is it like, okay, it was something else and then you wanted to switch into music?
No, actually, when I was 5 years old, I started playing the piano, and then I just always knew that I want to make music. In Switzerland, where I'm from, unfortunately, there is no such thing where you can study music because you're good in music. You have to be good in school as well. And I kind of sucked a bit in school exams, And then therefore I was told when I was 12 years old that I cannot go and study music in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Because I didn't fit into the thing, you know. And from that basically after I looked for different ways how can I make music. And I studied songwriting in London then, and for me it was always clear. At age of 7 I started composing. I knew I want to make my own music, you know.
Yeah. It's fine.
3 things at once.
Yeah, I know. That's the life of an artist.
Yeah. Just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Gotta find time when you can.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can choose.
I thought I forgot to get another mic. I should have got another mic.
Give live commentary on the make.
Yeah.
I hold it up here.
How do you because you said you started composing music when you were 7,
Yeah.
and then how the composition worked? It was like, is it all about your life or your emotion, what you are feeling, and or is it like now you are in a commercial music business, so you think about what's going on in the trend and you have to do something like that? So
No, I never think of that, to be honest. There's always so much. For me, I feel so much always. There's so much emotion within me that I have to get out through music.
Yeah.
And then if it happens that it's a topic that people can relate,
Yeah.
or they have maybe different opinions on what they think it is about, you know. Sometimes I write a song about people thought it was about a complete different thing than what I initially thought it was.
Yeah.
So usually the music starts from a melody or from the piano.
Amazing.
When you change into both of the mics, right? Both of the mics gonna be on, Zara.
it's like a feedback.
Oh, okay, but like
How do you prep
now
when you
for
compose
songs
it?
or what?
Yeah.
Like literally, I had a song idea literally in now, as in now.
Yeah.
I want to write it down. yeah. I have this song idea that I want to write about. Like, huh? I mean, we're recording it, so I think I hope I don't forget.
Yeah.
That, you know, I nearly forgot loving myself.
But it's interesting because you said like you always go with the emotion kind of stuff, but majority of the songs that you have are like commercial, disco.
It just happens
it's like
because
party.
The whole set. There's a lot of emotional stuff.
No. I know, but majority of them like commercial. You can actually put them out like commercial, and they are actually doing amazing.
Yeah,
on
but
Spotify and everything.
I guess that's not because the purpose of making it commercial. I think I just make music that I love.
Yeah.
And I make it because, you know, I don't think about oh, it has to be commercial or it has to be.
Yeah.
She's, by the way, gonna find my eyebrows now. She's gonna find them.
They've been lost.
Yeah.
But what about the business part? Because as a musician, you also are doing a lot of music business and selling records, doing shows, planning shows. There's a lot of management also involved in this.
Yeah.
How do you put yourself in both the seats
well,
where you are creative and that?
Yeah, I have a manager. He's unfortunately not here tonight. Otherwise, I would
Okay,
tell
so
him
they
to come here. Yeah, he helps me a lot of things. And then obviously, like the shows like tonight, I mean, you see how many people are here doing what they love doing, because otherwise I would not be able to do it.
Yeah.
That's fact, because I just have the idea, and like people like, you know, like her, like part why I'm here and I can do this. So it's not that I'm doing this all by myself.
Yeah.
And it just happens that I have the most amazing people doing it with.
Dream team.
Yeah.
Actually, that's my next question. How important is the team for you? Is it like a football team?
Yeah, I mean, it took me like 4.5 years. You know, I moved to London like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it took me like a good amount of time to find the right people to do this with. Of course, kind of like erased like 3 years of our lives.
Yeah.
So we can't forget about that. And then before here, just half a year, there's not enough time to kind of like find people and stuff. And but over last year, I'd say a good year now, where I feel like I met people that are genuine, like
Mm-hmm.
a good part of the team, and it is so essential. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
not just
everything.
not just finding people that you work well with, but also work well with each other
Yeah,
and like
that's
have the same vision.
so true. That's wow, that's amazing point. Yeah, because can you imagine if there's like a group of people and they just listen to what I say, but under like with each other they're really nasty. Like that
Yeah.
would be really awful as well.
Yeah.
But like everyone is so nice to each other.
There should be coordination. There should be a one unit
Yeah, I
working for
think
the one agenda.
I think that's why it works so well, because we all share the same vision and we've all been connected through this event and through this project. So we're all in the same mindset of we want to make an amazing space where people can enjoy each other and find new people to connect with. And since we're all in that mindset, it sort of creates an amazing product that that is impossible not to like get something good out of.
Tell me, how do you keep yourself mentally motivated? Because I know everything is draining. Management, your managers come at projects. You have to do shows. You have to write. You have to produce. You have to speak to the.
This is it comes from inside, to be honest, from me, you know. No one tells me to do anything, and unfortunately I'm not making a living from this yet.
Yeah.
So if money could be a motivator for some people, maybe.
Yeah.
But unfortunately this is not the case.
Yeah.
But the motivation is still
No, but-
because I want to make a living from it and be
Yeah.
sustainable, you know.
You know why I ask you this question? Because you said you write songs emotionally, but managing everything what you are looking at, it's very tough.
Yeah.
And it's very draining.
Yeah.
You know, communicating
Sometimes.
with people, making things happen.
Yeah.
So how do you keep, because obviously there is an emotional dip, there's a mental dip also comes
Yeah.
in the artist's life. How do you bounce back?
Yeah, I mean, nights like this, to be honest, you know, sometimes I think in the past I've worked with people where they drain me emotionally, and I created music with people that sucked my energy, and then I was like, okay, why am I even doing this? But the nights like this,
Yeah.
where I'm like in a room already, I feel buzzing. Everyone is doing what they love doing, and that gives me so much energy. I'll be like, you know, I get reminded why I'm doing this for, and this is essentially where I take my energy again. Yeah.
And what about the creative blocks? Because every artist have a creative block sometimes, like phase,
Yeah.
where you don't feel creative enough to write or compose or do something.
Yeah.
What's your mantra at that time?
Yeah, I think creative blocks can be a bit of a myth, because I think creativity comes with practice. So the more you practice creativity, and I had the chance to do a songwriting degree that I had to write songs when I didn't feel inspired. So
Yeah.
when, for example, I would need to write a song right now, and I wouldn't know what to write a song about. I still have a long list on my phone notes app, where I'm gonna see, like, okay, what are things that I've wanted to you know, like some days I get so many ideas, and then I write this down because I don't get the chance to write songs in the moment because I'm busy. But then I have ideas about things that I want to write about from other days that I write down, you know.
So tip from Alysia, write your thoughts on your notes or wherever, pen or paper, whatever you choose.
Yeah,
That
I
is-
think creativity is really practice. The more you do it, the more creative you get. You have to kind of push yourself a bit, but I'm lucky in that sense that I haven't felt a creative block in years. And if I feel like I haven't written a song in a while, it's because I've been focusing on other things. So as an artist, I feel like you go through phases where you write a lot of songs because you're writing a lot to record a lot, and then you're going through phases of releasing, and you know, then maybe releasing is also connected to working a lot, making money to be able to record and release. And then you have maybe less time to write. So yeah, but
touch with that keeps on going. My last question would be for the superstar over here, the upcoming megastar. I believe that
you're
actually.
so cute, thank you so much.
What's next?
Yeah, what's
Any
next?
album, any mixtape? EP. What's happening?
Yeah,
Are we going to see any exclusive music video? What's going to happen?
You're good point. Actually, I'm gonna announce something tonight. I'm gonna start like a membership for my art, where people can subscribe monthly and listen to an unreleased demo a month.
Okay.
And also people who subscribe to this, they get a free drink at Alessia and Friends. And I'm gonna do this because the music industry is unfortunately messed up. You can't make money from that anymore. And I feel like the connection one-to-one to fans and supporters who want to support me, I have so many songs that the public will never hear because recording these songs is so expensive that I'm probably not going to be able to record certain songs. But there's one song you really love, she really loves it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to record it because it's so expensive. And
Maybe I have to subscribe so I can get the demo.
Yeah.
she got it.
Yeah.
But that's essentially what I'm working on now. My goal is to get people to subscribe and they want to listen to unreleased music.
Amazing. All right. I don't want to keep her waiting. Let's get her ready. And yeah, the show is coming
I'm
and it's gonna keep on
buzzing.
coming. Yeah.
Let's
And
go.
link in the description. The WhatsApp group. I can put the WhatsApp group link
Yeah,
as well.
WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
You can join and then you hear about
Yeah.
what's going on. Yeah, thank you
This
so
was Epic from the
much.
Scratch. Peace.